here we are then. The Yamaha R1, looking as good as ever. This bike has no business looking this good. It came out in 2004, and I know like old cars can look good and shit, I'm not saying that, but it doesn't just look good, it looks like modern. It's got no business looking like this, but it does. 2004 YZF-R1, and my days, let me tell you, she's a beast. I mean, if you watched the other video where I was basically just jizzing all over it, and you already know how I feel about this bike. It's pretty damn spectacular, and any keen viewers would recognise the spot from where I did the took my MT-07 and did a few videos here, something about the seat height and shit like that. But I will do that on this bike, just probably not today. Yeah, I can't really go through as much things. The MT-07, I did a lot of the stuff myself, I knew more about it, whereas this one I haven't really done anything to it. I know it's got some nice aftermarket rear sets on, it's got some tasteful carbon fibre bits placed all over it, a aftermarket exhaust. I don't know if it's a genuine, whatever that is, Termagoni. The guy who bought it off says he doesn't think it's a genuine one, but I didn't even know that exhaust brand existed, so I don't really give a shit. But yeah, full exhaust system, tail tidy, aftermarket rear sets, carbon fibre swing arm covers, carbon fibre front mudguard. It's honestly the dog's bollocks. It's fucking amazing. It's got some adjustable levers, crash protection, carbon fibre steering yoke thing. It's really nice. I'm going to try standing here without dying. It's even got a tax disc on, which is probably like just a made up one, but that's funny, isn't it? Because that's what you had to do when this bike came out, put a tax disc on it. But yeah, I took the bike to a local technician near me, and he said that it's, you know, the long and short of it, he said it's a really good example of one of these. And he also said, because this bike has been in my area its entire life, since 2004, like 18 years, it's never really, it might have gone out of this area, but like ownership wise, all the owners have been in this area, believe it or not. And he said that if the service book's got a stamp that says K2 Motorcycles, then the guy I bought it to 18 years later said that he used to work at that dealership, and he probably did some servicing and bits to this bike when it was brand new. And I got home, I checked the service book, and bang, K2 Motorcycles, some of the first stamps it's ever had. So I thought that was a bit mad, because I went to that guy before I got this bike, because I knew he was really good. So it's, I might as well just name him Bike Tech in Stoke. If you're ever in Stoke and need anything done to your bike, he's really good, really fucking good. But yeah, in terms of reviewing this bike, it's kind of hard to do because I'm such a fucking fanboy. I know it probably sounds pathetic, but I'm such a fanboy. I don't honestly dislike anything, so if I give you my opinion on this, it's probably going to be the most biased opinion you've ever heard in your life, because fully fall in love with this bike. It's ridiculous, man. On the last video of the MT, it was a beautiful summer's night after work, and on this video it's a pretty shitty windy day in the fucking, whatever, in October, something like that. So yeah, a bit of a difference in the scenery, but I mean, when you're looking at this, it's not really too important. Anyway, let's start this bad boy up, do a bit of a sound check. It's very windy, so I don't know how well this is going to pick up the audio, but oh, I love it, man. The first bike I had, the first big bike I had was an MT-07, and that was obviously a twin, and they sound night and day. Because the twins, they don't sound as good top end. Twins sound better low down, grunting away, but when you get up and you actually start pushing it, twins don't sound as good as these, in my opinion. Like, this sounds phenomenal. Oh, sounds phenomenal. And I have just given it a good ride here, so don't just think I'm switching it on and ragging it. Yeah, so plans to do stuff to the bike. I want to look into swapping out the carbon fibre swing arm covers, because they must be a bit old and faded. They don't look quite as good as I like the shiny carbon fibre. Like, see how you got the gloss paint? I want the gloss black carbon. That would be something. performance wise, I don't know what I would do to make this. I don't know if I'd want to make it any quicker. It's fucking ballistically quick. It's way too quick for me to get the most out of it. But the weather's just took a massive shit to the worst. Today's not too bad, but like it's just gone really cold, really shitty, rainy, just nasty weather. It's going to be a fucking bleak winter. Not looking forward to it. So this bike's getting one last final good clean, put it on a trickle charger, cover it up, stick it in my garage, and I'm just going to have to sulk a bit because I really enjoy going on it. But I'm not going to go on it. I'm just going to force myself to not go on it. So that leaves me with currently the MT-07, which needs to be cleaned and put up for sale, and my COF 250. Yeah, so the MT-07's going, and in replacement, like you saw on the other one, I just test rode a Tiger 800, and at first I wasn't impressed, but then I was impressed. And then I've also seen a Kawasaki. It's going to be some kind of adventure / touring bike, because in the winter, I've had many winters now where I've been riding bikes that just aren't suitable for it. Well, not the bike's not being suitable, but just I could have a comfier bike during the winter, because I ride all seasons. So if I'm going to ride in the winter season, I want something that's going to make it slightly more bearable, because I don't want to be riding a naked bike with no fucking heated grips and just no front protection. I don't want to do that anymore, man. I want to get a comfy bike, go touring through the winter, go on my dirt bike on the winter, and when I know the winter season ends and riding season kicks in, I get this bad boy out the garage and fucking ride it all season, man. Just how much joy bikes can bring you in your life. If you ever just think about getting a bike, if you think it's going to be a good idea, just do it, because I promise you it's a good idea. As long as you're safe and don't fucking kill yourself, it's probably one of the best things you'll ever do in your life. I promise you that. But yeah, I don't know, there's not much more else I can say about it. I kind of blabbed on about other shit other than the bike, but I just wanted to get the bike on display in daylight. But yeah, the next kind of videos coming up, I've got a new mic as well, and I went out and tested it, and I know for a fact that audio is just crisp as fuck now. There's no crackling and popping. My voice sounds clear all the way through. So before I got a new mic, I did record some videos about my thoughts on the DAS direct access, and then I also recorded my thoughts on that Tiger 800. I don't know if I'll upload them because the audio now is like way better, so I'll see if I can re-record that DAS video. The Purple Panda, do not get it. Everyone says get the Purple Panda if you're motorvlogging. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. It's the biggest piece of dog shit ever. Do not get the Purple Panda. It's an amazing mic if you just do what I'm doing now, which is just talk into it with nothing going on. It's really good audio, really good audio. But when you get on the bike and moving, for me anyway, it was just crackling and popping. My voice was distorted. There was peaks everywhere. The mic I've got now is the AMC 500, I think, and it's phenomenal. It's really good, and it was cheaper than the Purple Panda as well. So there's that. I guess that's the bike. Unfortunately, she'll be going away pretty soon, but until then, I'm gonna get on it and fuck off down the road. See you in a bit.